How's it going, guys? Today I'm decided to do a shoe review for you. I know that I promised a Tory Puttable shoe review for you, but first, because those aren't blown out yet, decided to go with one of the shoes that I see a lot of kids skating today. They like the shoe a lot, but they don't understand why it's not as durable as they would think it is. And the shoe I'm talking about is the Janoskis. Skated them before, I really like them. I have another pair of them left. Wear them just kind of to go out their canvas. But yeah, we decided to do a shoe review of the ones that I've skated before and let you know about the goods, the bads, and yeah, just kind of overall look of the shoe. For some of you that, if it's important, these come with metal lace holes, so that way you don't actually blow out the side of the shoe or the laces don't rip the sidewall out, which is really good. It's stitched from the top right here all the way down. I just happened to skate the living hell out of them and destroyed the stitching, so the sidewall and side panel was loose. They are a vulcanized shoe, as you can tell. The white and the blue are completely different from each other. So it's a little bit of a thinner vulcanized shoe, though. It's not the standard fox tape that you would find like on the P-Rod shoes. It's kind of like now it's an actual, standard Volk wrap on the bottom. But for being how thin these shoes are, they actually were really, really supportive, especially around the ankle. They have a really nice heel clip in the inside of it, so it stays really stable. And for being how thin the front of it is, as you can tell, it's actually really, really thin and really easy to move. It actually was still really supportive, and it didn't tear very quick at all. One of the things that I didn't like about the shoe, personally, it was just way too thin for me. Like the bottom, the treads usually, when they start to become, not, obvious anymore, like you actually cannot see it, it just turns all one solid color, like for instance this would turn blue. Usually it becomes really flexible, but right now, I'm not even putting too much effort into it. I'm able to actually push in the sole a lot, and it was not too different when I started wearing them. And going down the sidewall, it's double stitching. They're really, really close. It's not like you would see on like a different brand. For example, if you look at anything from, Fallen or S at Needs Your America, the double stitching, the stitches are a little bit different or a little bit farther apart from each other. So that way you tear one and you don't just immediately tear the other. This one has the double stitching really close together. I'll have to flip it for you to see it. I hope you guys can see it, but right on the inside you can see there's two stitches in one area. Then just, one and then the other right next to it. The front of it, the grip was gone within the first week of skating it, which for most vulcanized shoes, it usually takes about, a good, for me, 2 weeks for the grip to be gone. For these ones, the grip was gone in the first week. So, it was still a good shoe. I got these at Kingpin Skate Shop in Stockton. Huge shout out to those guys. Local skate shop, keeping it real, definitely. Love visiting those guys. And Ray, who runs the shop, is the shit. He's an awesome dude. But, I bought these off the hype. The fact that they had these in my size, and they had a sale going on, so I decided to get these and try them out for myself. I liked them when I was skating them. They're really good shoes. They feel like when I skate them that it's not the shoe that's doing the flipping for me. Like when I go to flip a kickflip, I actually felt my foot doing the work, which is great because it gives you more control that way. Like I know a lot of people like to wear Vans because they are thinner and it really feels like a sock with a sole, so your foot does the work. With the Janoskis, it felt the same. So definitely made me put in work, and it helped me get my tricks a lot better. But with how thin they are and it being $75, these things were gone really, really quick in comparison to other shoes that I might have been skating. But one of the things I loved about these shoes is the insole that they come with. It comes with a really nice insole. It's quite thick in comparison to how standard Nike shoes would come. Like if you get the P-Rod 5s, the insole is almost paper thin, but these ones actually come with a heel gel in the back of it, which is great. Definitely saves you on the heel bruises. But overall, I would, if I got these for Christmas or for birthday present, I'd skate them again. But otherwise, I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy another pair, and I'm not gonna skate the other ones that I do have. They are canvas, so they'll just tear, and it'll be downhill from there. But for some of you guys that don't understand why these things don't last or why they thin out so quickly, hope what I just told you kind of explains that for you, and you understand why it does that. But again, it's just a really thin, basic shoe. It definitely has a Chuck-a-Low throwback to it. It's definitely inspired by that, as you can tell from the way the shoe looks. Everything's thin about it, from the front, where your toes are, to the tongue. It's incredibly thin. The sides are pretty thin, even though it does have some padding, like very lightly padded collar lining. The sidewalls are very thin. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's really thin. It's not too supportive, but it does the job that you want it to do. And the one thing that wasn't supposed to be thin is the bottom. And again, I'm not pushing too hard, and I can actually push the sole inside. I can push it in, and but some people like it. I just personally don't. But yeah, that's the Janoski NikeSB skated in shoes for you. I hope this helps for some of you guys that are interested in buying the Janoskis. Again, they are good shoes, but for 75 bucks, I wouldn't skate them. If you have any questions about this video, leave it in the comments below or message me on here or on Facebook. Make sure to check out the trailers for my video coming out next year. It's called Reality Check. I have an official trailer put up on my other YouTube channel, DSG411, and definitely be seeing a lot more trailers, personal trailers from other riders in the video as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have fun skating today and stay safe.